First game on the list is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. If you're into expansive open worlds, incredible storytelling, and epic action, Assassin's Creed Odyssey might just surprise you. Initially, it may seem like another entry in the long-running franchise, but this one takes things to a whole new level. Set in ancient Greece during the Peloponnesian War, it gives you the freedom to choose your character, if you're Alexios or Cassandra, and the way you approach the world, whether through combat, stealth, or diplomacy. The sheer size of the map is mind-blowing, and the RPG elements, like customizing your character's abilities and gear, really elevate the experience. The narrative? It's a huge, immersive journey with multiple paths, offering a unique story each time you play. Plus, the visuals are jaw-dropping. The way the game blends history and mythology is something you don't see every day. So, if you've brushed this one off, it might be time to give it a second chance. Assassin's Creed Odyssey truly deserves more love than it gets. Next game is Metro Exodus. If you're craving an atmospheric shooter that mixes intense action with a gripping narrative, Metro Exodus should definitely be on your radar. Set in a post-apocalyptic Russia, the game takes you on a journey across stunning yet terrifying landscapes. The shift from linear levels to an open-world format is a game-changer, offering a sense of freedom and exploration while keeping the eerie atmosphere intact. The attention to detail in the environments is astounding, from abandoned cities to desolate forests, all brought to life with gorgeous graphics. Metro Exodus's compelling narrative is what truly sets it apart. It's not just about surviving the harsh world, it's about surviving together. You'll be traveling with a group of survivors, and the emotional bonds you form with them make every decision feel weighty. The game also nails the survival aspect. Scavenging for supplies, crafting ammo, and managing your resources adds a layer of tension to every encounter. If you miss this one, it's definitely worth revisiting. Next game is No Man's Sky, new patch. When No Man's Sky first launched, it was far from perfect, but the devs have been working tirelessly ever since. And now it's one of the most surprising comebacks in gaming. The latest patch has taken the game to new heights, turning what was once a rough start into a truly immersive space exploration experience. The endless procedurally generated planets, each with its own unique ecosystems and biomes, make every exploration feel like an adventure. The visuals are gorgeous, with stunning vistas and mesmerizing celestial bodies that make you feel like you're truly traveling through space. The ongoing development of No Man's Sky is what distinguishes it now. The updates have brought multiplayer co-op, deeper crafting systems, base building, and even VR support, turning the game into something fans of all kinds can enjoy. It's a vast universe out there, and now, No Man's Sky truly feels like the space odyssey it was meant to be. If you wrote it off before, it's time to give it another shot. Next game is Just Cause 4. It might not have gotten the praise it deserved at launch, but it's an absolute blast if you're looking for over-the-top, explosive fun. The game takes everything you loved about Just Cause 3 and cranks it up to 11. The massive open world is filled with chaos, whether you're hijacking helicopters, blasting through enemy bases, or simply using the infamous grappling hook to create some wild stunts. The environment plays a big role in this one, with dynamic weather effects like tornadoes and thunderstorms that can completely change the flow of a mission. The story might not be the most groundbreaking, but who cares when you're swinging through the air, sending explosive chaos everywhere? The real appeal lies in the freedom you have to tackle missions however you want. Want to parachute into a base and blow it up? Go for it. Or maybe use the new weather-based mechanics to unleash a storm on your enemies. This game rewards creativity. It's a ridiculous amount of fun, and if you haven't played it yet, it's definitely worth checking out. Next game is Quantum Break. It is a hidden gem that you might not have given a chance, but it's a must-play if you're a fan of story-driven shooters with a twist. This game blends cinematic storytelling with solid gameplay, creating a unique experience that keeps you on the edge of your seat. What sets Quantum Break apart is its time manipulation mechanics. Your character, Jack Joyce, can freeze time, create time shields, and even manipulate objects in the world to change the course of events. These powers not only add depth to the combat, but also bring a fresh take on puzzle solving. What really sets it apart, though, is the way the story is presented. The game is designed to feel like an interactive TV show, with live-action episodes interspersed between gameplay. This integration of video and gameplay makes for a fascinating narrative experience. The story itself is gripping, with a thrilling plot about time travel, alternate realities, and the consequences of messing with time. If you missed this one or wrote it off, Quantum Break is definitely worth experiencing. Next game is Far Cry 5. This game may not always get the love it deserves, but it's a wild ride packed with chaotic fun, strong storytelling, and tons of freedom. Set in the fictional Hope County, Montana, you face off against a doomsday cult led by the charismatic Joseph Seed. The game's open world is rich and diverse, with dense forests, wide open fields, and even an eerie cult compound to infiltrate. The best part? You're not tied to a specific path. You can choose how to take down the cult, whether by taking on missions or just causing pure mayhem with a sniper rifle, or your own custom-built vehicle. The story is deeply engaging, exploring themes of power, manipulation, and survival, while still giving you the freedom to tackle missions however you want. Plus, the co-op mode allows you to team up with friends and take on the cult together. If you're looking for a game that blends action, strategy, and a bit of madness, Far Cry 5 delivers.
Every day. Cherish this feeling.
Next game is Mad Max. It is an underrated gem that offers the perfect blend of open-world chaos and vehicular combat, set in a post-apocalyptic desert wasteland. Inspired by the legendary film franchise, the game lets you step into the boots of Max Rockatansky, but this time you're also building and upgrading your own iconic war machine, the Magnum Opus. The driving mechanics are incredible, giving you the thrill of high-speed chases, explosive car combat, and plenty of ways to blow things up. The game world, though harsh and desolate, is beautifully crafted, with stunning sandstorms and dramatic landscapes that make it feel like a living, breathing wasteland. The story, while not as deep as others, serves as a solid backdrop to the brutal chaos you'll create. Whether you're scavenging for resources, fighting for survival, or hunting down warlords, there's always something exciting to do. If you're into action-packed gameplay with a gritty atmosphere, Mad Max is a ride you won't want to miss. Next game is Stray. It is a quirky and heartwarming gem that caught everyone's attention for a good reason, because you get to play as a cat. This adventure game puts you in the paws of a stray cat navigating a dystopian city, solving puzzles and interacting with the environment in ways you never thought possible. It's a unique take on the adventure genre, offering not just a story-driven experience, but a truly emotional one. The bond you form with the world around you, especially with your robot companion, is surprisingly deep. Stray's world building is what sets it apart. The neon-lit city is beautifully detailed, and the soundtrack enhances the atmospheric feeling of being lost in a futuristic, cyberpunk world. The cat mechanics are surprisingly well done. You'll climb, jump, and squeeze through tight spaces just like a real cat. If you're looking for something different and charming, Stray is a must-play, even if you're not a cat person. Next game is Ori. It is one of those rare sequels that not only lives up to its predecessor, but exceeds it in almost every way. This visually stunning, emotionally charged platformer is an absolute masterpiece, and if you haven't played it yet, you're missing out. The hand-drawn art style and fluid animations are breathtaking, creating a world that's almost too beautiful to explore. But it's not just the visuals. Ori and the Will of the Wisps combines tight platforming mechanics with a deeply moving narrative, making it a game that hits you right in the feels. The game's world is expansive and full of secrets, with each area offering new abilities that let you unlock even more of the map. Combat is smooth, and the puzzles are challenging yet rewarding. The soundtrack is another standout, with sweeping orchestral music that perfectly complements the tone of the game. If you loved Ori and the Blind Forest, this one takes it to a whole new level, and it's a must-play for any fan of platformers. Last game is Ghost of Tsushima. It is a breathtaking open-world action-adventure game that takes you to feudal Japan during the Mongol invasion. Playing as Jin Sakai, a samurai warrior torn between tradition and the need to adapt, you'll explore a beautiful world that's packed with stunning landscapes, from lush forest to snow-covered mountain. The game's combat is incredibly satisfying, combining traditional sword fighting with stealth tactics, and the game encourages you to experiment with different fighting styles. Ghost of Tsushima's commitment to its source material is what truly makes it noteworthy. The world feels authentic, and the art direction, music, and even the minimalist storytelling really make you feel like you're living in a samurai film. The game also features an immersive Kurosawa mode, which lets you play with a black and white film effect, making the whole experience feel like a classic samurai movie. If you're looking for a beautiful, emotionally charged, and action-packed game, Ghost of Tsushima is a must-play. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content on the latest and greatest games. Don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss an update. Got a game you'd love to see in a future video? Drop your suggestions in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Stay tuned and see you next time.